I want to see benefit positive of good things that they're growing and progressing, to see their benefit and growth of what they're contributing to society. The question is, when you're not doing anything and you're just subscribing to somebody, are you actually caring about the content of what they create? Are you valuing what they stand for? Here, let me ask you a question. Were you guys kids at one point? Did you have somebody standing up for you? Did you have somebody fighting for you? No, you didn't. Did you all have a mom and dad who were there for you, who supported you? Not everybody did they? No. And did you have somebody maybe who raised you who wasn't in a perfect same-sex relationship? Some people had one mom, some people had two moms, some people had two dads, some people had one dad. Okay, so there are also those who have had multiple partners in a polyamorous relationship. The child grew up with multiple moms, multiple dads. Some people grew up with grandparents. You know, it's funny, those people aren't around, most of them nowadays, to look up and to look after you. And somebody like me was raised from an older generation, from the silent generation, from 1939 and onward. I was adopted by a same-sex mother who raised me properly enough to where I'm grown to a factor where I don't find myself attracted to the same gender. Not to say that I don't appreciate, find attraction, and find connection to be close with a male, but I can't see a male beyond the measure of what I can look at as a friend. And that same context goes right back to the factor that I'm proud to admit I am somebody who overcame something, like a lot of young boys and those girls who are the larger percentage of those who are victims of this, being inappropriately touched and taken advantage of by an adult. Now, why do I have the right to speak on these issues and stand up proud for my channel? Is because every time I see somebody unsubscribe, I see that they lose faith in the very concept of the belief that there's somebody like me that can truly make a difference. It's sad, but it doesn't break me down. It makes me feel like I got to fight harder, because my life and my value, my worth, I don't do this just to prove something to myself. It is about proving the fact that one person can make a difference. And if people don't want to follow me, they don't want to watch me, they don't want to believe in what I'm fighting for, trust me, I am fighting for those, even those who aren't believing in anything and won't even let themselves have the courage and the willpower and the strength to speak out. Because every child and their intellect and their mind and their potential and their growth is being limited and held back by the same division that is sown through this country, with the division that has torn apart our country, through division to talk about just strictly conservatives on the Republican side and just liberals on the left side. We forget about the libertarians, independents, and free independent party. And I got to say, there's a voice in this country growing further amongst the younger generations saying that they've had enough and it's time to start standing up. It's not about a Bernie Sanders Green Tea Party movement and this outside anti-rich wealthy movement. I say more benefit and wealth to the lower class, more benefit and success for our younger generations, for their success, so we can better our future. Because as the earth stands and the condition of what things are going right now, it seems to be people like watching a circus show of a dumpster fire. And I think we got to do a lot better for our kids. Mcluvin News, without the present, there is no future.